Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pilates mat. So as always, make sure that you have everything that you need. Your mat ready, a cushion, a blanket for your neck, for your knees, and that's basically it. Yes. So without further ado, let's begin. On our backs, knees bent, hip distance apart. And we'll scan the body. We'll bring the attention to our breath, and here we go. So go ahead and find your place on the mat. And before we begin anything, just bring your awareness to your breath. So let's take a few moments. Just a few moments to settle onto the mat. You can put your hands right along the sides of your belly, right? Gently, without pressing down. And let's do a few rounds of gentle breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through parted lips, okay? Here we go. And as you inhale, feel your ribs, feel your belly expanding. And then as you exhale, let everything just kind of sink and relax through that. Let's do one or two more rounds, inhaling and exhaling. And one more. And once we start moving, you're going to, you're going to find that your breathing pattern changes all the time. On the exhale, we expend that energy. So when we need to really engage, exhale. Inhale on the beginning, on the, just before you begin to exert, and engage, you can inhale. So let's begin by tilting your pelvis, checking in with your lower back, so that we are tilting the top of the pelvic rim forward and back, forward towards your thighs, back towards the bottom of your rib cage. Right, and you can begin by doing that slowly, just to feel that overarching and over imprinting, and then begin kind of a gentle rocking feeling, right? And allow that to kind of just reverberate through the entire spine, all the way up through, right through the crown of the head. So as you tilt in one direction and in the other, you let the rest of your spine, go along with it. And now let's relax and allow the natural arch in your spine to happen. And now let's swing the hips. And I like to put my hands right on top of that rim so that I can feel that I'm swinging my hips to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. And now again, I'm going to let that just go all the way through the entire torso, through the spine, out through the crown of the head as I swing, right, side to side. I'm breathing through this. Yeah, easy flowing side to side movement. And then come back and find your center, find your neutral position. Let's bring attention to your neck. So natural cervical arc in your neck. Chin is relaxed, so your chin is not looking up to the ceiling. You're looking slightly forward. The chin is relaxed. Your sternum is nice and relaxed. Your ribs relaxed, nice and open through the collarbones. Yes. And arms by your side. Let's turn your head to look over to the right side and take a moment. Take a breath. And then slowly bring your head back to center and turn to look in the other direction. And let's do that again. And turning to look to one side, just feeling whatever's going on in all of those neck muscles. And inhaling and exhaling as we turn to the other side. And then come back to the center. And so we're thinking very tall through the crown of the head, very long through that tailbone. So reaching in opposite direction, we're setting up our right, our left side so that we feel right that you're even, but you're not leaning your body into one side or the other side. And now let's bring attention to your legs this time. I usually start the other way, but let's now extend your left leg right under your hip and just feel that and continue to extend. Continue to reach. Imagine that leg growing very long out of your hip. And then bring your attention to, okay, well, what happened with my hips when I extended that leg and heavy leg now on the mat? Am I still feeling even on both sides? Am I still feeling my natural arch in my spine? Am I still relaxed in my upper body? All of that. Let's lift that leg slowly up. Just let it float up towards the ceiling. And if you have to keep the knees slightly bent, do so. Now see if you can maintain that arch in your lower back. So don't collapse here to bring the leg towards you, but keep that attention in the pelvis. Yeah, good. And now soft point. And let's bring that leg gently across towards the right side. So from my left, I'm just gently bringing it to the right. I'm not moving anything else. My right foot is where it is. I'm going to draw an invisible line with the tip of my big toe as I now reach it away from the body. So there's an invisible line that you're reaching, right? That you're going to go along to create this movement. And now let's repeat that. Let's bring that left leg over towards that right side, crossing it. Feel that connection deep in the hip. Lift deep out of your flooring. Yeah. And one more time, away from the body. Solid on your other knee. That other knee is not moving. Yeah, there we go. And then come back to the center. And let's flex the foot and bring it down. Again, slowly. Yeah. You're going to create your own resistance. So we work against very imaginary thick air. Let's extend your right leg, leading with the heel, and allow that movement to, to just feel that movement. Keep reaching out through the heel, toes up to the ceiling, and then connect into your body. Breathe into your body. Here we go. I'm pressing well through my left foot to stabilize as I lift that leg slowly up. And then find the place for yourself. Solid, heavy leg, deep in that hip socket, yeah? Soft point. And now, again, that invisible line that I'm drawing from my right across to the left without picking up that right hip. Lift deep out of your flooring. And now that same line, we reach it away from the body. I'm keeping awareness of this knee, this hip. And here we go, one more time. Across that thick air, long leg. Feel that connection deep into that hip. And then bring it again away from the body. Nothing else is moving. Yeah, there we go. And then bring it right back in front of you. Flex the foot again and let's extend it, and reach it down slowly. Yes, so we don't collapse. We are aware. And then bend the knee. Here we go. Both knees are facing the ceiling, solid on your feet. Let's extend the left leg. Very long. Now the same thing, reach out through the heel toes up to the ceiling. So let's now, from the hip, keeping the heel on the mat, reach the leg away from the body on the mat. And you're not going to go very far, right? You're going to control that movement. You're going to think very long leg. You're going to continue to draw deep out of your flooring. And we're going to be there. Take a breath, inhale. And still the heel is on the mat. Bring it back right under your hip. We're going to do 2 more of those. And I just want you to pay attention. As you reach that left leg away from you on that angle, what's going on with the rest of the body? Can you keep yourself very contained? Can you keep the weight on that right foot? Let's bring it back in, right on the mat. One more time, reaching it away from your midline. Find that place, hold it, toes up towards the ceiling. Yeah, and breath. And then bring it back in. There you go. And then bend it. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just, again, making those connections, the thigh bone deep into the hip socket, our connection deep into our abdominal muscles, back muscles. Let's extend that right leg slowly down. And once you are there, once you feel that, okay, I cannot extend that leg anymore, that leg is heavy on the mat, I'm gently drawing up, I've got my inner support. Now I'm going to slide that heel on the mat, reaching that leg on an angle away. Now be careful, right? Especially if you have any hip sensitivities, make sure that you are, working carefully. Let's bring that leg back right under that hip. Good, that was 1. Let's do 2 more. And I'm inhaling comfortably, exhaling, just paying attention to my movements, and bring it back in. 1 more. So if you're very flexible, that you can just kind of feel that you can reach that leg all the way, you have to kind of really, bring that attention to muscular support. Good. Now that leg is right under the hip, and then bend it and bring it back in. There we go. Good. And let's bend the left knee in towards you. Let's bring your arms down by your side, and now pick up your other foot. Bring your feet together, and let's hold the first 2. You can hold, all right? Now, again, a little rocking back and forth. Here, right? If I bring my thighs towards my chest and go ahead and do that, you're going to feel that lower back and that, right? Really imprinted. If you've reached them a little too far away, you're going to arch your back. So now find that position where you still feel, right, that inner neutral position, but your back is supported. You're not straining it. And so we do the first one holding on, keep the feet together, and let's extend the legs slowly again, right? The air is very thick. And now flex your feet. Yes. So if you need to bend the knees, I always say do so, okay? So either holding on or hands by your side. Let's point and flex. Both feet are together. And that's 2. Pointing and flexing. Articulating, right? Those ankle joints. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. That's 8. Good. And now let's open the legs apart, hip distance apart, and let's do little circles right in that ankle joint in one direction. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. And then in the other direction, just ankle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Bend the knees. Bring one foot down and bring the other foot down. And breath. Let's extend your left leg nice and long, and let's go ahead and lift it slowly. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Find that place. Now let's find your connection, deep abdominal connection. We're going into flexion as you lift your head, your shoulders. Find that, right? Commit, containment. Let's grab the leg. Bring that leg towards you. Whether you have it bent, if you have it bent, go ahead and bend it. But see if you can keep it straight, and then bring it gently towards. Just checking in with your hamstrings, right? If you want to take a step forward with your right leg, getting a little bit more of that, right? Maybe looking at your knee or at your shin. Let's hold that for 1. Relax those shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now slide your hands down, release your head, and now let's reach that leg. Very long, slowly down. Don't just collapse. Don't drop, and bend. And if you had the other leg extended, bring it also back, okay? And let's do the other side. Let's extend that right leg. Yeah. And let's lift that leg. And when you find that you're right in the right place, okay, let's lift your shoulders. Grab the leg wherever you can. Interlace your hands if you can. Bringing that leg towards you, extend the left leg. Relax the shoulders. Find your deep abdominal muscles. And let's hold that for 1. Back of the neck relaxed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slide your hands down and reach that leg through that thick air. Bring it down. Yeah, good. So now let's bend that left knee, and we're going to keep that right leg on the mat. You can bend it a little bit if you need to, because we're going to go into our leg circle. So I want you to keep your hip area, very quiet and stable. So let's extend that left leg. Either hands on your pelvic rim or hands on your mat. Your choice. Soft point. Here we go. We're crossing from left to right, forward, around. Find your circle. We inhale to begin. We exhale as you bring it back up 2. Inhale around. Exhale 3. Check in. How does that feel in your hip? 4. Inhale around. Exhale 5. Control core. We go 6. Inhale, exhale 7. What about your upper body? That's 8. Here we go. Reverse it slightly away, forward, cross it 1. So see if you can, reach those angles. Slightly away, around, cross it 3. Inhale, exhale 4. 5. There you go. 6, 7, last one. And that's it. Now bend that knee. Give it a good hug. This time, give it a good hug. Yes. And then bring that leg down. Extend it all the way. Give it a, yes. And now let's pick up your other leg, okay? So you can bend it and then bring it back up, and make sure your hips feel even, belly button towards your back, and then placement of your hands. And here we go. From the right side, I'm going to the left, forward, slightly away, 1. Inhale around and exhale 2. Good. 3. 4, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Last one. That's 8. Now, away from the body forward, cross it. 1. Find your circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go 6, last 2, 7, last 1. That's 8. Now let's bend that knee, give it a good hug. Interlace your hands right behind the back of your thigh and bring that thigh towards you. Yes? Elbows bent, kind of, right? One is going east, the other one is going west. And now let's lift your left leg off the mat. Find, right? How far do you need to lift it? Let's lift your head. And again, find that connection. And let's change legs. Our knee stretches. Long right leg. Let's change. Long left leg. Let's change. Yes. And again, reach. Let's pick up the tempo. And we go 3 and 3. We go 4 and 4. Very long legs. 5 and 5. Reach through that thick air. That's 6. We go 7 and 7. Last one. That's 8. Both knees. Bring them towards you. And again, find that neutral position. Feet are together. The first 3. Let's just extend the legs, extend the arms. Head is down, okay? And then bend the knees. And again, just kind of find that place. Keep the feet together. Extend on an inhale, arms and legs up to the ceiling. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Stay with the breath. There we go. Now, you can stay there or adding on. Let's first find that chest lift. And now let's extend. Find the angle that works for you. We're working again through very thick air, long fingers. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. You're slicing the air with your arms. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach. Breath. Inhale and exhale. Relax the back of the neck now. Let's extend both legs. Again, I'm holding. We're going to go for scissors. We're going to do 2 little pulses when we bring the leg towards you and then extend them. So I'm going to hold on to my right. I'm going to reach my left leg away from me. I'm going to lift my head. I'm going to hold wherever I can. And I'm going to give that leg 2 little pulses. 1, 2. Now I'm going to reach that leg forward and I'm going to go 1, 2 with the left. Okay, we got that. Here we go. We go 2, 2, 2, 2. We go 3, 3. We can exhale and we can inhale. And it's 5, 5, 5, 5. We go 6, 6, 6, 6. We go 7, 7. Last one. And then bend. And let's bring your feet down. There we go. Abdominals. Then bring both knees together, feet together. And open your arms a little bit wider than your mat. Palms up, okay? Let's go for our first spinal twist. So hug those knees. I'm twisting over from my left to my right. And I'm going to allow my left foot to stack on top of my right. I'm picking up that left hip, even a little bit on that left rib. Yeah. And I'm taking a moment. Feel that. Relax your belly. Check in whatever's going on in that lower back. Hugging those knees together. Let's bring your feet back. Center, both feet on the mat. Take another breath. Inhale. And then again, hugging the knees. Let's spinal twist from the right to the left. Right foot stacks on top. And breath. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. Just Check in. Yes. And then as you hug, bring the legs back in. Arms by your side. Let's open your feet hip distance apart. And again, a little rocking of that pelvis. And then find your neutral position. We're going for our first set of half bridges. So solid on your feet. Imprint through your feet. Feel your upper back, shoulder blades, arms, forearms, upper arms, solid. Back of the neck, relaxed. Here we go. I'm going to think of that tailbone. I'm going to tuck that tailbone up towards the ceiling. I'm imprinting my lower back, but now I'm going to lift the hips, lift the hips. And I'm placing that invisible ball that I like. All right. And keeping that sense of that invisible ball and keeping your hips lifted. Let's do 30 inner thigh pulses, very tiny. We go 1, 2, engaging the glutes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Now lengthen that spine. And then find your neutral position. Wow, there we go. And breath. Let's pick up the hips again. Tailbone, tuck that tailbone. Reach it up towards the ceiling. Press through those feet. Engage your glutes a little bit, right? Hug those inner thighs. Hold it there. Now, reaching your fingertips as if you wanted to touch your heels. Let's lift your arms slowly, slowly, engaging, right? Finding the connection deep into your shoulder sockets, and only take the arms to where you feel you're still connecting deep into, right, those joints. Hold it there, and now let's lengthen the spine. Reaching that tailbone towards your heels and then releasing your hips. Take a moment, find your neutral position, keep the arms where they are. Let's lift the hips again. Tailbone leading as you reach up. Find that place, hug those inner thighs. And now keeping your hips where they are, let's bring the arms down. Slowly, slowly. Yes. Once your hands are touching the mat, now lengthen your spine and find your neutral position. There you go. Breath. Good. Let's bring your left knee towards you, your right knee towards you. All right. So let's go for a little bit of oblique action here, okay? We're going to bring your hands behind the back of your skull. You're going to interlace thumbs along the sides of the neck. And I'm going to imagine that I have that invisible ball between my inner thighs again. My knees are at a 90-degree angle to my hips, okay? And I'm going to lift my shoulders. And again, I'm going to find that connection. Yeah? Deep connection. Abs. And now we're going to add side rotators. Now, I'm going to keep my knees there, okay? I'm not moving them. And I'm going to go 10 times from left to right, and then 10 times from right to left. Don't move your knees. Here we go. We're crossing over left to right. We go 1. On an exhale, I'm reaching across 2. Exhale, inhale, 3. Cross it over 4. inhaling and exhaling. And again, we go 6 and center. Exhale and inhale. We go 7. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. Last one. Exhale, 10. Center, don't drop your knees. Find your place. Here we go, right to left. And that's 1. Exhale, reach it across. 2. Exhale. 3. Find that connection. 4. Exhale. 5. Control. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. We reach it across. That's 8. Your head is being held. 9. Last one. 10. Relax your head. Bring one foot down. And then bring your other foot down. All right. Take a moment. Take a breath. We are going to go back to obliques. Now, this time we are going to add our crisscross, and then we are going to bring one knee in as we extend the other one. If you haven't done this, maybe take a moment and look, and then join us right away. Okay. So first, let's lift. Lift your head, okay? Find your connection. Pick up one foot and pick up the other, just like we started. I'm going to go left to right. And the first two, we're going to do it slowly. So left to right, I'm going to bring my right thigh, right knee towards me. I'm going to extend my left leg long. I'm going to change legs as I reach across to the other side. Without collapsing here, I'm lifted. Here we go. I'm going to change. Breath. And I'm going to change. Reach. And the inhale and exhale, changing breath. Here we go. And we go now. Let's pick up the tempo. Your head is being held. We go 5 and 5. Exhale and inhale. We go 7 and 7. Exhale. Inhale. We go 9. 9. Last one. That's 10. Hooray. And then bring your feet down. Breath. Let's do one more half bridge, and then we're going to sit. Okay. So again, find your place. Neutral. Arms by your side. So we're adding on, okay? Solid. Here we go. Let's pick up the hips. Engage a little bit your glutes. Hug your inner thighs. Imprint your upper back. Arms, hands down. We're picking up your left foot 5 times. Stay lifted on the other side. Here we go. Let's pick up and then tap it 1. We pick up 90. We tap it 2. We pick up. We tap 3. Solid on the other side. That's 4. One more. And now put that foot down. Check in with both hips. Here we go. Other side. And then we tap it 1. Imprinting well through your upper back. 2. 3. Navel towards your back. 4. Last one. Yes. And now lengthen. Let's bring your feet. Your legs towards you. Hold behind the back of the thigh. Let's rock forward and back 5 or 6 times. Just feel that action. Okay. And now gently roll yourself up and sit well. Find your sits bones. Yes. Open your feet the width of your mat. Let's keep the knees bent for our first forward fold. 2 toes up to the ceiling, and I'm digging my heels in. My arms are extended, right? Shoulder width apart, hands, palms facing each other. Let's lift deep out of your flooring. Really lift. Relax those shoulders. I'm coming over a big, big arc. As I reach forward, don't collapse. Hug those inner thighs gently. Reach forward. Breathe into that lower back. And now let's come up. Start lifting your sides up. Very tall, very tall, very tall. Open the arms out, palms facing. No, let's bring the palms up. Okay? Relax the shoulders. Let's add a rotation here. From my left, I'm going to my right. Palms just facing up to the ceiling. I'm coming back through the center. And a very gentle thoracic rotation. My arms are not leading. My arms are just being held. Good. Palms facing forward. Let's repeat. Now this time, if you want to extend the legs, go ahead and do so. Your choice. So you can extend the legs. Lift deep out of your flooring. Let's go over that imaginary, right? Barrel. Breathe deep into your back body. Relax the back of the neck, nice and long. Now from there, let's lift, lift, lift. So bringing your torso right over your hip rim. Open the arms out, palms up. Relax those elbows, okay? Don't try not to lean back. If you find that you're there, this is when you bend the knees again, okay? Let's rotate. Let's start this time right to left, because last time, right, we did it the opposite. Yeah, and then come through center. And then again, on that inhale, very gently. And come back, checking in. How does that rotation feel? Slowly. Yeah, stay lifted. And center, last one. And center, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah. First saw. So now we're going to keep that rotation, but we're going to add the reach across. The first one, again, we're going to keep the knees slightly bent. Dig the heels in, toes up to the ceiling, palms facing each other, shoulder width apart. Here's the rotation. I'm going to rotate from my right to my left. My left hand reaches slightly back. I'm there. I'm rotated. Right hand is going to reach towards the little toe of my left foot as my left hand lifts. And I'm looking under that left shoulder. I'm holding this. Okay, I'm reaching. I'm breathing into this. Let's come up. Palms facing each other. Center. Rotation left to right. Right fingertips on the mat. And now as I reach across from my left, I'm going to pick up that right hand. I'm reaching past that pinky toe on my right foot. I'm looking under that right shoulder. I come back up, okay? We're going to do two more now. You can keep the knees bent or extend them, your choice. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. We rotate. Yes. Just let that breath flow. Keep both hips quiet. Center. Rotation and reaching. Center. Rotation and reach. And then we let that go and breath. Yeah. Go ahead and just very gently let your head turn, leading with your chin side to side, yeah? Like a little pendulum action. And then go ahead and do little circular movements in one direction. And then reverse it in the other direction, 3 or 4. Small circular movements, yeah? And then think very long, yeah? Tall out of the crown of the head. Create that spacing. So let's bring your feet together, soft point, heels together, toes slightly apart. And again, you can soften the knees or keep them extended. Whichever you do, you're going to hug those inner thighs together because we're going to half roll back, meaning you're going to release your tailbone, your sacrum, and then we're going to roll up. So we're going to be flexing, right? And then rolling back. So make sure you have your space, right, in front of you so that when you roll back, you're still on the mat. Let's bring your knuckles towards each other, palms away from you. And they're not on your sternum, they're away from you. Elbows again, kind of reaching east and west. And as you roll back, you're bringing the knuckles towards you. You're going to tuck your pelvis under so that now you release your tailbone and sacrum, just that. Now let's extend those arms, scoop in, and let's reach forward towards your toes, just like we did a minute ago as you were reaching forward. Go ahead and rest your hands on your ankles. And again, let's look over to the right side, look over to the left side, center yourself. And now let's find a little bit of upper back, shoulder blade action as you bend the elbows, reach the arms back behind you and create a fist, right? And then loop the shoulders and come into a nice upright position. Elbows slightly bent and kind of hugging them towards each other so that you can lift yourself in a nice upright position. Yes? Good. Now, relax your head and a little flexion of your torso forward as you lift your arms and then open them and reach towards your ankles. And then let's come back. All right. So now we're going to repeat it. A nice, easy flow through that. And here we go. We're going to do 2 more of those. So it's a flow. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Let's start rolling back only to release that sacrum. Let's exhale. Reach forward. Reach. Keep reaching. Navel towards your back. Let's bring the arms, slide them behind you. Loop the shoulders, press into those fists that you've created. Open, right? Nice and tall. Good. Let's look over to the right. Let's look over to the left. Center now, flexion. I'm reaching forward, lifting the arms. Maybe you can find your triceps. Open the arms. Reach towards your ankles. Sit up tall. Here we go. Rolling back, scoop in, long legs. Exhale, reach. Scoop in, reach towards your ankles. Yes, bend the elbows. 2 fists behind you. Loop the shoulders, sit up. Hug those shoulder blades. Good, let's relax your head. Lift, open, and reach it through. And let that go. Let it go. All right, good. So we are going to bend the left knee. The other foot stays where it is. You're going to hold. You're going to pick up that knee, okay? You're going to extend the leg out on an angle and then bend it. You're going to extend it out on an angle and bend it. One more. You're going to extend it out and bend it and then let that go. Okay? So we're going to hinge a little back. You're going to pick up that other foot, grab behind the back of your thigh close to the knee, and you're going to pick up the leg and you're hinging a little bit back. Find that place. And then you're going to extend the leg out and bend it, reaching out and bend it. One more, reach it out and bend it, and then breath. Let's open the legs apart, okay? And we're going to bend both knees. So your feet are basically, the width of the mat, okay? We're going to extend the arms forward. Now we're going to roll back. Now, as you roll back, other foot, I'm going to keep my right foot where it is. I'm going to I'm going to pick up that left foot. As I roll back, now I'm going to extend that leg away. So I'm kind of tucking under, just maybe my tailbone is on the mat. And then as I bring my arms forward, I'm going to bring that knee back towards me. I'm going to extend. Inhale, long leg. I'm going to exhale, bring that thigh towards me. My arms are reaching the whole time. I'm going to inhale, extend that leg, tuck under a little bit, exhale, thigh towards me. 2 more times, guys. Here we go. Inhale, tuck under, exhale, solid on that other foot. Last one. Reach those arms. The arms are still reaching towards my feet. Breath, and then let it go. All about that control, core, back. So arms reaching. Imagine you have an invisible ball. So you're hugging that space between your hands, long fingers. Here we go. I'm still reaching as I pick up my right foot. I'm still reaching as I extend that leg, and I'm rolling back. And then on the exhale, I'm bringing that thigh towards me as I come up. I'm going to inhale, extend. Don't go too far, too low. Exhale, just your tailbone and maybe your sacrum. And again, inhale, exhale, forward. 2 more. Inhale, extend that leg. Pull up out of that kneecap. Exhale. Last one, long arms. Exhale and let it go. And breath. Yeah. So let's open your feet again. Let's find your sits bones. And I'm going to bring my hands on the inside of my legs, and I'm going to grab. So my thumb and my fingers wrap around the ankle. All right. So my thumb on the inside and the rest of my fingers around that ankle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So now I'm going to bring my heels a little closer towards me. Okay. And I'm going to pick up my left leg. Okay. Bring it down. I'm going to pick up my right. Bring it down. Okay. Soft point. All right. Let's pick up. Soft point down. One more. Soft point, pick up. There we go. Now let's pick up the left. Here's the control. Pick up the right. So now I'm kind of trying very hard to keep my balance here. So I'm kind of sitting on my cheeks. Yeah. Navel towards your back. See if we can extend your left leg out. Doesn't have to go all the way, right? Just make sure you have a good hold. And now let's extend your right out to the side, okay? Let's try that again. Gentle, gentle, and it doesn't have to extend all the way. One more. Yes. And we come through. Let's extend your legs all the way, holding on, still holding on. And now we're going to roll down all the way. We're going to slide your hands, your fingertips down the top of your legs, down through your inner thighs. Those legs are reaching away from you as you lay your torso on the mat, and then let it go. Breath. So let's come to your side, okay? I'm going to come on to my left. I'm going to bring my torso towards the back edge, meaning my shoulders, my ribs, and my hips. And you can either bend the elbows, extend the arm, release your head on your hand, bending that elbow, whatever works for you in terms of, this position, especially if you have any shoulder issues that you want to make sure that you're not, creating any discomfort. So I'm thinking very long through the crown of the head. I'm very relaxed through my heart center, through my sternum. And I feel that I'm on this rib, on the bottom part. I'm on the side of that rib cage, okay? I'm gonna bring both knees forward, but my hip stays back. I'm there. I'm gonna bring my top arm right in front of my waist, yeah? And let's pick up and then bring it down. So in one movement, right? You're keeping that 90-degree angle, and all you're doing is picking up and just hip height, no higher than that. And we lift, navel towards your back, and we lift. Let's do 3 more. And we lift, and we lift. Last one. And let's hold it there. Again, 90-degree angle from your hip to your knee to your leg. Let's extend that leg right under your hip. So now that leg is reaching, and put your hand right on top of that pelvic rim again and reach that pelvis, that rim towards your heel, and lift deep out of your flooring, okay? And now flex that top foot. We're going to kick it twice. We go kick it, and then a soft point back. We're going to keep the bottom foot flexed so that we stay very solid on our side, yeah? And we reach back 4. We're going to kick it, reach back 5. We kick, back 6. Last 2. And last 1. And then bend the knee and breath. Yes. Let's extend both legs long now. Foot over foot, right in front of the mat, okay? Torso, hips back, legs forward. I'm going to rotate out a little bit, yeah? And you can do a few just to feel that movement in your hip, right? And then heel to heel. I'm going to lift, and then I'm going to flex my foot, bring it back to the heel. I'm going to inhale, and then I'm going to exhale, bring it down. I'm always thinking that I'm lengthening, right? I'm inhaling, and then the air is so thick, I'm pressing down. I'm inhaling and exhaling. There we go. Let's do 3 more. Reach that leg long through the crown of the head. Last 2. And up. Let's do 1 more. Yes. And then soften both knees again. There we go. Breath. Keeping the bottom foot, the bottom knee bent, and the bottom foot flexed. Let's pick up again and extend the leg right under your hip. And right there, let's do just little circles. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We reverse 2. Again, checking in with those hips, right? Yeah, 6, 7, that's 8. Hold it, long leg, draw deep. Let's go for 5 big circles. So I'm keeping it hip height. I'm going to bring it forward. I'm going to lift, and I'm going to feel that circular movement in my hip socket, keeping it hip height here, opening out, reaching slightly back. 3. Open core connection. Last 1. Bring it forward right there. Hold it. Hold it. Let's reverse it. Reach it back. Rotation in the hip and forward 1. All about control. All about control. 2. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, one more. And that's 5, and breath. Yes, there we go. And let's sit up. Let's do the other side. Yes, we're almost out of time, but let's finish with the other side. So again, find your position. Both knees forward, back, torso to the back edge, knee over knee, foot over foot. Yes, there we go. Let's pick up. Keep it at a 90 and release. 1, pick up, 92. Yeah, glute action. And 4, 5, 6, 7, one more. That's 8. There you go. Good. Let's extend. Let's pick up and let's extend that leg right under your hip. And we're going to flex it and we're going to kick it, and then a soft point back. And we're going to go kick, keeping that hip where it is. That hip is not wobbly. We go 4, 4. It's all about that control. 5, 5, soft point. We go 6, 6, breath. And it's 7, 7, reach. Last one. Reach it back, bend. Yeah. Let's extend both legs. All right. Forward to the front of the mat. Rotate out the top leg. And let's lift. We lift and then we exhale. 1. And always checking in with the rest of the body. What's going on? And 3. Inhale and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. That's 8. Bend both knees. And bottom foot stays flexed. We're going to pick up the top leg. We're going to reach it right under the hip. And we're going to do small circles, soft point, very tiny small circles. We go around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. We reverse 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Let's bring it forward. Lift. And find a bigger circle. We come forward, open out, bring it forward. We inhale, we exhale. 3, hip height when you bring it forward. 4, open out, and 5, hold it there. Let's reverse it around in that hip socket. 1, gentle. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, 4, last one. And breath, yes. All right, let's come on to all fours. We're going to do about 3 cat-cows, all right? And then we will finish in our resting position. So, heel of the hand right under your shoulders, soft with your feet, neutral position. And here we go. On an exhale, we're going to, right, release that tailbone, round out your lower, middle, upper, relax the back of the neck. Take an inhale and let's reverse it. Finding right extension in the spine. On an exhale. Inhale. Articulating each part of your spine. And reach. Let's do one more exhale. Inhale. Yes. And then find neutral, open your knees, bring your big toes together, and then just, you can walk your hands forward as you reach your hips back. You can bring your hands along the sides, but just release that lower back, forehead on the mat. Let's take 3, 4 breaths here. Yes, breath. Relax that lower back. And then as you bend the elbows, bringing them towards you. We are done for today. So thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your evening. Take care. Hope to see you in another session.